What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today we're up to some Monday picks for today. Now, we got a absolutely huge slate to go through for today's picks, and we're definitely looking to take some great value from today's slate. Within our last two videos, we are 7-2. In our last video, we did miss the Devin Booker play, which was pretty unfortunate. He had the matchup, it was a great read, but he just ended up not playing as good as we thought. He went 5 for 18 from the field and played absolutely terrible against the worst team in the league for guarding the shooting guard position. So it's really nothing we could do about that, but we do got some even better reads for today, some great picks that we're going to be going through. And as always, make sure to comment down below your favorite pick of the day. And while you're at it, drop a like if you guys do want these picks to cash out. If this video does get to 500 likes, I will be dropping a bonus pick in the pinned comment below, so make sure to check back on this video for that. Also, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell as well, because a lot of these plays are super high value and PrizePicks does love to take them up as soon as they get too much traction, and they do bump them very often. So you guys definitely do want to be able to get access to these picks as soon as they drop, so that you guys can make the most out of them. Now, within the last 2 days for the outlet, they ended up having a sweep, which was yesterday, and they had an absolutely killer day for NFL. As you guys can see here, members are absolutely loving these plays, cashing out every single day, getting some huge wins. And honestly, if you guys aren't already in the Discord, you are losing money at this point, because they are on a huge run, sweeping all of these plays in NBA. They've been killing it on Chalkboard, PrizePicks, Parlay Play, Fliff, you name it. And right now is definitely the best time to join, because as the NBA deadline does come up, and after the NBA deadline, a lot of these plays will get even more consistent, as it will be even easier to predict how the NBA is. So their analysts are going to be on top of it. And if you guys do also want to cash out on their AI tool that they will have for VIP members, you guys can click the link in the description below and join up in their Discord. Now, like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we will be going for a line that is not currently yet up on PrizePicks. We'll be going over to the Outlier app, and we got to look at my boy Malik Monk for 25.5 points plus assist. This one is going to be for more. Now, he has been cashing on this line like crazy for us within the last couple of games. In the last 10, he's hit this line 9 times, averaging 31.4. And they did just bump this line from 24.5 to 25.5, and rightfully so, because he's been on a crazy run. And in the last 5 games, he's just been getting some very good numbers against the Knicks, which ended up a blowout game. He did have 40 points plus assists, and in tonight's game, they are going to be going up against one of the worst defensive teams when it comes to guarding the guard position. At the point guard position, well, Malik Monk is a shooting guard, but for the guard position in general, they aren't the greatest. And overall, when it comes to assists, they are 22nd in the league for overall. They're allowing up to 27.1 assists per game as a team. At the shooting guard position, they're allowing way more than enough in terms of value for him to go on the over for this line. They're allowing up to 26.2 points per game, as well as 5.8 assists per game. Malik Monk has put up some great numbers in the past couple of games, and go up against this defense, he should definitely be able to get some great and quality minutes and be able to go on the over for this line. He's averaging 35.5 minutes already as is, and even though it was a blowout game, he still ended up having 34 minutes in the last game versus the Knicks. Now, a pretty solid alternative prop would also be the assist line. He's hit this line in 3 straight games. Head-to-head, he's also 100% from the field, and in the last 20 games, he's 75%. So he's honestly been doing great in this tab. So if you do want to switch it up and go for the 5.5 assists for the over, that's also a pretty safe line, especially considering that the Nets aren't the greatest for the guard position in general. He might get a couple of assists to De'Aaron Fox at that point guard position. They are allowing a lot of points. And overall, for De'Aaron Fox, that might be a good pick to look at as well for the assists on the over, because they are allowing up to 9.1 assists per game. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen on Twitter yet, but people are going crazy over this huge chalkboard feature where you guys can cash out on slips before even the slips end. So if you have Steph Curry for the over on 25 points and he's at 30 points, but your other play is Anthony Davis for the over on 9 rebounds and he's at 7 rebounds, you can still cash out on that play, and Chalkboard is paying out people like crazy. And right now, if you guys do use the 0.5 points on Devin Booker, that is a free square. So you basically have a free way to use the cash out system. This is automatically going to go on the over, and if you choose a game that is playing at the same time, or at least close to the same time, you will be able to cash out on this free Devin Booker prop, as well as having that game for the other prop, and you will be able to use the cash out system if, let's say, the other game is halfway through that prop and this Devin Booker line is already cashed. You will be able to cash out and just simply withdraw your money. It is a free play that you guys can take advantage of. And another thing that you guys can definitely take advantage of is if you use code Trophy, you will be able to win up to 100 times on your first slip. So if this is your first play that you're using and you use the free square, you'll be able to win up to 100 times on that first slip, as well as being able to double your deposit 100%. If you deposit $50, you'll get an additional $50 for free. This is a perfect opportunity to use. So click the link in the description below to download Chalkboard and use code Trophy. Now for the next play, we'll be going back over to the points plus assists tab, and we'll be scrolling down here for a play that is on PrizePicks right now. I'll be looking right here at Cade Cunningham for 36 points plus assists. This one is going to be for more. Looking here at Cade, he's hit this line in 3 straight games, going up against Orlando, Atlanta, and Houston. Now against those teams, they are not as good as a defensive team as the Cleveland Cavaliers are, but against Cleveland, I definitely do see him going on the over for this line. If we look here, he's hit this line in 7 out of the last 10 games, and he has been playing pretty good recently. Also, if we look at Cleveland, they aren't even the best when it comes to guarding the point guard position for points allowed. They are 21st in points allowed, allowing up to 24.4, and Cade does get a solid amount of assists on top of that. So he did hit this line in the last game in October of last year, having 33 points with 6 assists, and 6 assists is pretty low for Cade Cunningham. Recently, he's been getting some good assist numbers. His last 2 games, he had 11 assists, still having close to 30 points over. On top of that, he's exceeded 35.5 points plus assists in 4 out of his last 5 games on the road. He's averaging 36.6 points plus assists, so he is pretty close going on the over for this line. It might be a close one, but I still do believe him on going on the over for this line, especially considering his minutes in his last couple of games. He's averaging no less than 35 minutes a game. He's been going on the over a lot for most of his stats, and that is due to a huge amount of minutes that he's been playing recently. This whole season, he's just been slowly ramping up and playing even more and more consistently. So he does have those little spurts of going on the over for these lines, but for this game, I definitely do see him go on the over for against Cleveland. If you guys do like this play, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Before our last play today, I do want to remind you guys, if you guys do get this video to 500 likes, I will be dropping a bonus pick directly from my personal picks on Instagram. And if you guys do want personal plays from me on my Instagram, go ahead and follow me at PickPlugYT on Instagram, link in the description below. We will be going over to the points plus assist tab again, and we'll be looking at Miles Bridges for 22 points plus assists. Now, this line is currently at 22, but most likely it will be bumped later in the day to 22.5. So if you guys do find this line, definitely do take a good look at it. He's hit this line in 5 straight games, averaging 25.2, and today he is going up against the Lakers. We all know how players love to play even more aggressively versus the Lakers. Looking here on Outlier, which again, if you guys do want access to the Outlier app, you can click the link in the description below to get a free 7-day trial for free. We'll be looking here in the last 10 games. He's hit this line in 9 out of the last 10 games, averaging 25.4. On top of that, he's hit this line 7 straight games. Also, this is a home game. He's 8 out of 10 in the last home games that he's played, and 100% from the field going up against the Lakers, and he's hit this line in 2 times versus the Lakers. Now, the matchup versus Mikal Bridges for the small forward position on the LA Lakers is looking pretty good for him. They're averaging 22.3 points allowed, as well as 4.3 assists allowed. And right now, the Lakers are really trying to figure out their defensive position right now, especially with Jared Vanderbilt coming back into the rotation. He's still hit this line in 15 out of the last 20 games that he's played. So he's really consistent with this line, going on the over. And again, he is averaging 27.1 points plus assists in 9 straight games at home. Another line that is a great alternative, but I still do recommend the points plus assist line, is the points plus rebounds line. He's also hit this line in 7 straight matchups at home, and he's 8 out of 10. He's getting some pretty good numbers, especially on the rebounding. And as the Lakers do give up 24th in the league for points per game versus the small forward position, as well as 23rd in the league for rebounds allowed. They're pretty high up there in both stats for assists and points. So I definitely do like this line for the over. And for any of these picks, if you guys do want to guarantee your winnings, again, go ahead and try out that free square on Chalkboard and use the cash out method so that you guys can pull out your picks and pay out before they even cash out or completely finish. And make sure to use code trophy so that you guys can win up to 100 times on your payout boost and double your deposit. As always, if you guys do want even more exclusive picks, go ahead and join the outlet. They have been on a huge run recently. They're super hot, and if you guys do want to profit consistently, you don't want to miss out on their exclusive plays. That'll be all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite pick of the day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.